Hey band, choir, and orchestra directors, if your goal for next year is to help your ensemble fix up their intonation, you've landed in the right place. What's up? It's Jill from Sheet Music Plus, and this is the final installment in our Intonation 101 series. So far in this series, we've covered everything from tone quality and pitch flexibility to using electronic tuners and drones, and last week I gave you a free resource for a pitch map. So if you've missed those videos, make sure you go back and check them out and then come back here and like and follow. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing cross-section tuning and the sound pyramid. Here we go. So at this point, hopefully your student is reliably tuning by ear among their own section or voice. And this is where we begin to cross-tune among sections. Now this looks a little bit different from band than it would for orchestra or choir. For band, obviously we're dealing with different instrument colors, and so what I'll start with usually is having the students go in the same octave among the same family. So flutes and oboes would tune together, trumpets and horns, trombones and euphoniums, that kind of thing. This way they can start to learn how that sounds. Even when there's a different instrument color, they can still tune with those cross sections. For orchestra and choir, obviously you have fewer colors, and so what you'll want to do is start tuning among those octaves. And that's the next step for band too, is to add octaves, because it's easier for students to hear pitch in the same octave than it is when you spread it out. A great exercise for this is to have students tune from the bottom up. So your lowest singers or players will start, and then they kind of breathe as they need to, and you add in higher and higher voices. Students can be adjusting and listening throughout this process. Now this is where the sound pyramid comes in. We all know about the sound pyramid and how the lower voices should be the loudest and so on going up. And this may be something that you've already addressed in terms of balance in your classroom, and that is awesome. But students may not know that if your sound pyramid is out of whack, then your intonation can sound wonky. Even though everyone might be on pitch, it's going to sound weird because that balance is wrong. So in addition to tuning on a tuning note using the sound pyramid, what I like to do is use that method to sound check any tricky chords that might be in your literature. You hit a spot that sounds a little bit less in tune than we would want, use that method, start from the bottom and build that chord as they go so students can hear where they need to adjust. So there you have it, all my favorite steps for making sure that students end up with good intonation by the time they get to be an advanced player. And if I missed any of your favorite tips or tricks, then make sure you let me know in the comments. I would love to hear them. That's all for today. Catch you next time.